Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. We finally have the corn plot ready, and yeah, it took a couple of days and we had to fight a few small battles, but we are ready to plant corn. But yeah, I'll be back in just a second to explain it a little bit better. Okay, the sun was a little bit bright this morning, so sorry about squinting so much on the intro, but I'm going to sit down here in the shade by the creek edge and we're going to talk about corn. Now, we have two different kinds, and I'll explain that here in a second. This is a Montauk. It is a hybrid bicolor, and it is 81 days. Okay, and I have a second one. This is also a hybrid bicolor, and it's sweetness, and it is 68 days. Now, the reason we do that is we plant the longer timed one first. So we'll be planting the Montauk first, and then we're going to give it about 10 days, and we'll plant the 68-day one, which is the sweetness. Now, to get into a little bit of what happened with the corn plot, I don't know if you remember, but when we first set out to get it ready, Mark was working on it while I was over working on the potatoes. And by the time he just barely got it tilled the first time, and I had just within minutes finished planting the potatoes, and we got hit by a really nasty thunderstorm. So we had to put everything away for the evening and kind of let the corn plot dry out for a few days because he couldn't get the tractor back on it. He would have sunk the tires too far. So fast forward a few days, and it was going to be really, really warm. So I went around the edge of the fence and cut all the weeds and stuff that had grown up over the winter around the bottom edge of the fence, because if you remember, Mark put in that wonderful electric fence to keep all the raccoons out. So anyway, cleaning all that up, and it was 93 degrees yesterday, and there was just no way to be out here to finish any of it. So we waited until it was just about dark last night. Mark did some more rototilling on it, and then we realized, yeah, we should probably go ahead and get the amendments in too, because we had missed most of the day because of the heat, and it was getting dark, and we're actually going to get thunderstorms this afternoon. So yeah, we decided to, well, I don't know exactly how to say it, but usually we walk up and down the rows with a bucket, but we were kind of limited on time, so what we did was we put Tina in the bucket of the tractor with everything that needed spread out. So we went down twice on each different amendment, and we put on a 50-pound bag of nitrogen, and then we put, I don't remember the poundage on the bag, but we also put on lime, and then we put a big bag of minerals out too. And then Mark tilled it in one more time, and then he put the rows in by alternating where he laid his tire tracks. And I can go over there and show you that real quick before I get started planting. But I'm going to go ahead and get the first one, which is the Montauk, and it is 81 days. I'm going to set the other one aside because it will be about 10 days before I get to that one. And I have one more thing that I would like to plant in there, but I'm going to save that for just a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and get over there and get everything ready. I have talked your ear off enough. Now it's time to get to work. So hold on, and we will do just that. Okay, Mark designed this fence so that the ends could be opened up so he could get the tractor through. We have both ends open. And get down here and show you the no hoeing needed way to row. Yeah, makes life a lot easier, but he did do a video on it at one point, but when he runs the tractor through there with the tires set like that, alternating, it leaves a really nice soft spot in the center, compacted dirt in between, so that helps with weeding and stuff too. But there are 10 rows and one really small kind of edge row over here. Yeah, this little small kind of sticks up a little bit, but it's just a small little edge. Now I'm going to do something different with that, but I have 10 rows of corn that I need to get planted, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the size of my foot. Don't mind the scratches and bending the briars. But I'm going to use the side of my foot to space the corn out. But I'll show you how I do that here in a minute. When I start planting, I'll do the first few up close, and then I'll put in a break. But I'm going to go get my seed, I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to get to work. Okay, I'm going to start on this first row. I'm going to put my foot, the end of my foot, right where I put that one. It's a really quick, easy way to measure. Now, I have an awful lot to do, and it's going to take me quite a while. So I'm just going to set the camera up for a few minutes and just keep going down this row and put a little break in here so you don't have to watch every excruciating moment. But I will be right back. Okay, I have the first row done, but right before I started that clip, I did not mean excruciating for me. I did mean it in context of how long it was going to take, because I have one row done, and I would take a break in between each one, do it at my own pace, but it does take a little while to do it, and I didn't want you to sit through every minute, so yeah, just wanted to make sure that I didn't drive anybody crazy by saying that. That's not what I meant. It's not excruciating for me. Just, it might be if you had to sit and watch every minute of it. So I'm going to get back to work after a small break, and then I'll be back to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, yeah, it is starting to get warm. Pretty warm, and but the corn is all planted, so I'm going to start on the next thing that I want to get planted. Now these are Royal Hybrid sunflowers, and got my bowl out here. I'm going to plant these just the same way that I did the corn, same spacing, but I'm going to go down that one small row on right by the fence, but we're going to utilize everything we can in the garden space that we have. And yeah, I'd love to have more of these giant sunflowers. The chickens really enjoy them too. So I'm going to do maybe one more small clip showing you planting these, and then it's going to about be all good that I'm going to get done for at least the day. Maybe I'll come back out in the evening and find something else to do, but yeah, really excited to get some more of these in the ground. Let's get them in real quick before it gets too hot. Okay, that's, whew, it is really starting to get warm, but I'm done. So the only other thing that I need to do is get them watered in. Now they are calling for thunderstorms later, but I will not trust my garden to a weatherman's report. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a good long break. I'm gonna get cooled off. I'm gonna get them watered up. But that is one more big project done for the spring, and I'm really, really glad to have that in. And Mark has done such a wonderful job with the fence and getting everything tilled and rowed, and yeah, just absolutely wonderful. Teamwork makes the dream work. Now I have got to go take a break, but really, really glad we got all that in. So yeah. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and get on out of here. I have definitely talked your ear off a bit much today. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when I have yet another weather report where I'm planting something wonderful. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, it is time for a nice break, so I am going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you for spending a few moments of your day with me. Don't forget we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.